Hey guys, it's Luke behind the camera with Michael here from his top at Sheffield. Made top 8 playing Lightsworn, and here's his list.
Yeah, so I played 3 Raiden, so I just really like its mill effect. The fact it's a level 4 tuner is really good. I thought it was worth playing 3 since you get your Brilliant Fusion combo anyway, so it's like you have 2 normal summons most of the time anyway.
Yeah.
So just as an extra normal summon, I felt he was really strong. He's also more powerful by the fact that not only do we play 3 Wolf, but we play 3 Fellas as well. So this is a slightly questionable decision that potentially lowers the consistency of the deck. But I hadn't played too much YuGiOh recently, and I thought I wanted to have a higher skill ceiling. I wanted to be able to draw more cards, summon more monsters and things whenever I go off with a Raiden or a Minerva. Fellas is just really strong, even its effect on field, also the fact that it's a level 4 tuner. I did decide to play more than one Goblinberg, since it can summon Fellas from hand when it's potentially dead. If worst comes to worst, you just discard it off a Predaplant in order to get your combo going with Invoker and Brilliant Fusion, etc. So I never really felt it was a bad decision to play, because I played cards that also benefited the deck and allowed me to play this more safely anyway. So we played 9 Lightsworns overall, and then we played the 3 Fairy Tale Snow. Then for the zombie package we played 3 Solitaire, 3 Mizuki, 2 Unizombie, Spirit Master and Gozuki. So this is the exact same ratio that everyone plays in Lightsworn now. I was normal summoning Mizuki a lot and Gozuki to just help make the Mrs. Radiant in the deck, because Mrs. Radiant's really strong, and it makes your Brilliant Fusion better, because a lot of the time you can just draw Brilliant Fusion where it's terrible, because it just puts Sarashna in your extra monster zone. So upping the amount of Earths in the deck helps to make Brilliant Fusion better theoretically whenever you don't open access to the Predaplant combo, which is why we played, I'll just put them there now, the 2 Goblinbergs. I would have played 3 potentially if I had a third. Couldn't find a third Goblinberg, but 2 was fine, especially since the fact that it works with all of these. So I just thought Goblinberg was really strong in helping extend combos, summon potentially dead cards from my hand, is an Earth to make Mrs. Radiant, and yeah, I potentially play 3 moving forward. It was really strong. So moving on to the plant engine, we've got the 3 Lone Fire, the 3 Scorpio, and the 1 Cobra. So anytime you open any of these 6, this is a terrible card, you feel really powerful and strong, and you feel like your opening turn is going to be really good. I did have a few times where my Predaplant was ashed. A lot of people were thinking, oh, ash the Lone Fire, but that's terrible because it tributes for cost, so it opens you up to a Gamma. I don't actually play Gamma, but the fact that people don't know means that you should always just stop this rather than this, basically. But the Predaplant engine is really strong, so...
Would you play Gamma moving forward?
Yeah, I'd say I'd play Gammas, but it's been okay without. So then we've got the 3 Ash. So this is a zombie as well, so you can summon it off Mizuki or banish it for Gozuki's effect and everything. And then the Maxi. I only played 4 hand traps. I sided Ghost Ogres, but I didn't main or side Droll whatsoever, just because it's a UK regional and you can't expect to play Spiral every round because of that. I did face Spiral, but I didn't necessarily miss the Drolls, especially the fact that since there's 60 cards, there's no guarantee to even open it anyway. I thought that 4 hand traps in the main was fine. So then we've got the Trick Clown and the Thousand Blades for the Brilliant Fusion Invoker combo. I think most people should know it by now. Basically what it is you summon the Scorpio, discard, summon this, get the Brilliant Fusion, make your Invoker in the extra deck, and then Invoker summons the Thousand Blades, and then you send them for Mrs. Radiant, and then you Brilliant Fusion in one of the Mrs. Radiant zones, sending Trick Clown, so then Trick Clown comes back, and then because you've taken 1000 damage, you get the 1000 Blades back. So it's just a really good way of starting your turns, really. So that's why we play those 2. And then we've just got the Giant Rex and the Garnet. So Giant Rex combos with Snow, Gold Sarcophagus, anything like that. It's just it makes Gold Sarcophagus a hat tricker, and also it lets you banish Spirit Master to pop face up things. It's just a versatile accessing sort of rank 4 maker and link maker, etc. So then we've got the 3 left arm, the 3 brilliant, 3 pot of desires, 3 charge of the light brigade, 3 solar recharge. I never drew this dead actually because I played 9 Lightsworns, so it was really good because it's a really powerful card. And then we've got the 2 gold sark, the grass, soul charge, rotor, and the foolish burial. So everything's pretty much a 3 of except the gold sark, and then we've got the powerful 1-offs of the deck to round off. So 60 cards. So we'll move on to the extra deck.
Yep.
So we played Borrowload, Decode, Mrs. Radiant for the links. Then we played the Seraph Knight for Brilliant Fusion. We played Triple Omega. Some people only decide to play 2, but the fact that I played things like Felis or any other ways, I did actually make 3 on more than one occasion, so I was happy I played 3. And then I played Scarlight as the other level 8 synchro, and then a Michael. And then for the exceeds, we've got the Lightning Package, Tornado Dragon, Baguska, Minerva, and Invoker. I found that I only ever make Baguska whenever I've opened really poor, but if I've opened poor and I summon Baguska a lot of the time, it can just give me time to draw back into the game or things like that. But most often you end on Tornado Dragon or Minerva and things like that. So Baguska definitely earned its spot for when you do draw bad, but I never tend to make it whenever I draw a good hand. So that was the extra deck.
Yep. And then onto the side.
Yep, so for the side deck we played Kumongus. We decided to play Kumongus as the kaiju because it's an earth, so you can add it back off Mrs. Radiant, whether you mill it, summon it, it dies. The fact that we're trying to make Mrs. Radiant more anyway, with the Goblinbergs and things like that, just meant that this was the kaiju I wanted to play, should I face anything like Draco. I did side it against Spirals, yeah, basically that's the reason why we played Kumongus. So then we've got the 2 Ghost Ogre, just for going second against a lot of decks. It helps a lot in the mirror match actually, just hitting Omegas that try to activate their effects, or hitting the Darlingtonia Cobra, since it stops their Invoker play, Brilliant Fusion play. So it means that if they do the Brilliant Fusion play, their additional normal summon after they've already used the first one has to be to do anything. But even then they would need to have an extender on top of that. And if they don't, then they're just normal summoning something like a Raiden. It's really strong in the mirror match, I think, Ghost Ogre. I think it's underappreciated for that matchup. So we've got the 3 anti-spell, the 3D barrier for Pendulum, and then we've just got the 3 evenly matched for going second against a lot of things, and then 1 strike and 1 scolding. I never saw these really. I saw the strike once, but I just thought I'd play those 2 for whenever I get to go first a lot of the time, since they'll just help protect my board or whatever, things like that. I didn't side any spell and trap removal or board clears. I don't think I needed board clears at all, since a lot of my deck outs monsters, snow, Borrowload, anything like that.
Spell and trap disruption would have been helpful in round 1 though.
It would have. So round 1 I drew to Chain Burn. Round 2 I lost to Trickstar, and then I managed to win 6 in a row. And because of that, that's the reason I topped. So it definitely would have helped round 1. But whether or not I'd have had the same matchups later, I don't know.
Yeah.
So on that logic, No Twin Twister is correct. Whether or not that is good logic is another question. But that is everything. So I'm really happy with how the tournament went. Congratulations to Luke as well for topping. We both made it for the first regional of the year, so that was really good stuff. Thanks to everyone who joined me. Thanks to Khalil for spilling Coca-Cola on my previous Down and Magician map, meaning I had to go top again to get another one. Thanks for people giving me cards last minute because I hadn't tested too much. Shout out to Manaflux, our sponsor. And just good stuff moving forward for the team in 2018, I think. So thank you very much.
Yep.